Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness me. I am coming at you with exceptionally bleary eyes. It has been an early morning wake up call. I think I ended up waking up, not on purpose, about 4:45. I was supposed to be up at about 5, so I just kind of rolled around in bed for a little while. But I'm up early for a very, very exciting day. I'm heading on the Belmont Pullman with Space NK, and I went on the Belmont Pullman, like, we booked it ourselves as like a couples thing last year and absolutely loved it. We tried to book again this year but couldn't get the dates that we wanted, which was so sad. So I'm doing it slightly differently this year and going with Space NK. I think I was invited like 2 years ago, and they don't tell you that it's the Pullman. And I can't remember what, I think I was like on a trip or something like that, so I couldn't have gone anyway. But I remember seeing it like all playing out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've missed out on like the best trip ever. So I was very happy to be able to go this year. I'm having my L-glutamine, by the way, because it's going to be a very, very festive lunch. You'll notice how the word of each season changes, because I haven't been saying autumnal very much, but all of a sudden when it starts feeling autumnal, I'm like autumnal this, autumnal that. Now I'm like festive this, cozy this. I need to get this in me first, because I've got about an hour and a half until my car picks me up, and I obviously want to get all of this liquid gone before then, if that makes any sense. You can also see to the left of me some variations of outfit choices that I might go for today. And you know what, I think I'm actually just gonna wear my shirt dress from my Karen Millen collection again. I know that that will be the 4th time that I have worn it in very small succession, but I'll explain all. I mean, I just feel so lovely in it, that's the main thing. But whilst I get ready, I am going to do one of my favourite teeth whitening strips from Spotlight Oral Care. This, I feel like at this time of year, you know how like everything's a little bit sparklier? I always say it, that like fashion, beauty, it all gets a little bit sparklier. And I think that my teeth should too. And so it's always the time of year where I think I focus a little bit more on like how bright my teeth are and how they look. And these have been a staple in my beauty routine. I always have them in my top drawer. I always have a supply. My friends always come to me and they're like, have you got any of those Spotlight Oral Care whitening strips? And I'll like give them 2 or 3 or whatever, because they are so effective and just really good at just kind of brightening things up a little bit and helping with keeping your teeth looking white and bright. And that's really what I want. I want kind of some cohesion between the whites in my eyes. But not just that, it's one of the most amazing brands, and I've told you about them before because I've done quite a lot with them over the years. And I actually went to Ireland with them before COVID, and I don't know if you remember the trip, but it is one of my favourite videos of all time. It's when Carrie and I went to Ireland and went on a hike, and it was just really good fun. But I met the 2 owners, Lisa and Vanessa. They're sisters, they're dentists. The brand is founded by dentists, which I think is incredibly important, incredibly unique. It's also one of those brands that takes their responsibility really seriously. So they're eco-friendly, kind to the earth. Like their toothpaste packaging is made out of sugarcane. There's no palm oil in these, which I think is so, so important. There's no sort of nasties in the formulas, and they're vegan friendly as well. So I always think it's one of those really like morally good brands to work alongside, but also to purchase from, especially because obviously founded by 2 Irish sisters, really powerful women. And that's also something that's really important to me. I really love supporting brands that have like women founders behind them. I don't know why. I think it's just something that I, maybe as a businesswoman myself, I see how often women aren't supported, and if I see women doing something incredible, I want a piece of it, basically. So anyway, I also have 2 discount codes, not one, I have 2. One is Lydia, all in uppercase, and that will get you an extra 10% on top of sale. I'll pop a link in the description box now, but I also have another discount code, which is Lydia Pro. That's again all in uppercase, and that is going to get you 35% off on the Spotlight Oral Care Sonic Pro toothbrush, the new one, and with the teeth whitening powder as well. It's like a little bundle. So I just thought I'd tell you about this quickly now before I brush my teeth. I'm one of those weird people that like does things like this, does their makeup, does their lips, and then brushes their teeth. I only discovered this recently when I was in London with Lauren, when she highlighted it to me, but that's how I do it. So I thought I'd tell you about the discount code now. So if you wanted to pick up any Christmas gifts for like loved ones, friends, your mum, whoever, then you can do. I think I've still got like eye makeup underneath my eyes. I look like a little bit like a panda. You can do that now, because I think that a toothbrush is actually a really thoughtful gift at Christmas time, because, or whatever you're celebrating this year, because again, I keep talking about it, it's the gifts that keep on giving after Christmas Day that I'm really like passionate about this year. And good oral hygiene for me is like a non-negotiable. And if you can give someone something that is going to transform their smile, that is a really special gift. But also, if you just need one yourself, like, I think that that's really important. So yes, it will, I believe the bundle retails for £174, I think, and with my discount code it will get you the Sonic Pro toothbrush from Spotlight Oral Care and the teeth whitening powder for something like £97.47. Wild. And also, just whilst I show you it is pink. I hope you can see it in this light, but it's like the most beautiful shade of setting plaster pink, like from Farrow & Ball. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna get this on my face. I'm not gonna get it on my face. I'm gonna stick it on my teeth. Let that marinate and do its thing whilst I get myself ready. It's loomy. I'm gonna pop these on. I just leave them on whilst I do my makeup and do my hair, and then take them off, brush my teeth, and then I'm good to go. I just go like this. Now you might not be able to see, and I push it in. Before I push it down, I push it into all of the cracks. So just making sure it gets into all of the, like, so I push it in really like hard into all of the cracks, because you might be using some whitening strips and not getting the full effect. And I would say that it's usually the sort of area around your tooth that is quite stained as well, and so you really need to like push it in to those areas. Anyway, you can see how dark it is outside. Hopefully it'll be sunlight soon. And voila, simple as that. And if you push it on well enough, it just kind of sticks to your teeth. I leave it on for about 30 minutes to half an hour. If you push it on as well, you can do it on like the train to work, or taking the kids to school, something like that, so that you're like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I do it now because it just works best. Right, now, let's glam. I'm also using, for the second day, Really Ree's Lid Elixir. This is the perfect combination with my little Victoria Beckham eye makeup look, and I wore it yesterday, and I think I'm obsessed. It is so beautiful. It's like the perfect champagne like eyeshadow base. It's really lovely. But anyway, I'm not going to do a full makeup look with you because it's dark and I just don't think you're going to get a good look, but I am going to transform before your very eyes. Right, hair and makeup are done. I kind of need to just give it a spritz, but oh my gosh, I think this is my most favourite hair and makeup ever. Like, look at this bow. It's from Lauren's brand Arvel, and it is so adorable. She sent this to me, and I think it's, I thought her floppy bow was my favourite. This is my favourite. But it is the moment of truth, and you are going to think that I am absolutely nuts, but I am going to brush my teeth up here. Ali is in bed and having a lay-in, and I think it'll be slightly unfair of me to come in there and start talking to you guys. So I'm going to get my teeth whitening strips off and give my teeth a brush using the teeth whitening powder as well. Just look at how white they are. They are literally whiter than the whites of my eyes. Unreal. But now we're going to give them an extra special polish up. This is the Spotlight Oral Care Sonic Pro toothbrush. This is the new one, and this is it in the shade pink. It's the most beautiful shade of pink first and foremost, but it's got the most incredible technology. It does everything. It's like a Swiss Army knife for your mouth. It has the smart pressure sensor, which is integral to maintaining the health of your gums, so that you're not pushing too hard. It lights up, and it means that you're just taking care of your teeth, but also taking care of your gums, which can very easily recede if you're pushing too hard. It also has 4 different cleaning settings, one of which is the polish setting, which is what I'm going to use. And the polish setting has 50,000 reps per minute, which means you're actually getting the same level of clean as you would get if you were going to your hygienist, which is insane. But my favourite bit is this little scrubby thing on the back. This is the Micro Point tongue cleaner, and I'm a savage with my tongue. I would probably equate the feeling of cleaning your tongue to the same feeling as taking your bra off when you get home. It is so good. It's like, and like I said, a toothbrush is just a brilliant, brilliant Christmas gift that's going to keep on giving for someone throughout the year. And this is what you get. So you get the toothbrush, you get 3 heads. You also get this very aesthetic, like pebble charger, which is magnetic as well for convenience. So it's really sturdy and also very easy to transport. It's not massive, it's not bulky. It obviously has its USB cord that plugs in to any kind of like USB plug really easily. Your 3 heads and a travel case, which is matching pink, of course, because it's just pretty. And then in the bundle, using my discount code, you also get the teeth whitening powder as well, and that's 35% off. So instead of 174.75-ish pounds, this is actually at £97.47, I think. If I haven't got that pence correct, I apologise, but it's very, very close to that. That is a huge amount of saving on what is an incredibly high-tech piece of equipment that is going to help you maintain your beautiful smile, both in a cleanliness sense, but also in an aesthetic sense. It's going to keep it looking beautiful, keep it looking bright, and pair really, really well with the teeth whitening strips as well. So I am going to demonstrate, because this is incredible. Like, even if you're sort of thinking, do I need a new toothbrush or whatever, I would suggest buying this, because this is fascinating, and it has probably become one of my favourite things in my oral care beauty routine, because this isn't a toothpaste, this is a powder, and you can use whatever toothpaste it is you want, your favourite toothpaste. If you've got one that you very sensitive, if you've got a toothpaste that you love, all you do is you pop your toothpaste on the toothbrush and you dip it into the powder. And when I tell you that this like amps my toothpaste up by like 50 times, because the clean feeling and the freshness, this is like freshness on another level. So maybe you're thinking about picking this up, whatever, but this is a match made in heaven. And also, I don't know if I'll be able to show you because it is very white, but I don't know if you remember that jumper I showed you that was very subtly sparkly. Oh my God, it smells so good. This reminds me of that. It's got this diamond sparkle to it. So anyway, I'm going to quickly brush my teeth in my dressing room and give my teeth the final polish up before I jump in my car and head to Victoria Station, where we're going to be departing today on the Belmont Pullman. So I do have to say, this is a first for me, brushing my teeth in my dressing room, I think. But this is what you do. You just add it to your toothbrush like this, and you dip, obviously being very careful. I try and get as much product, as much powder as humanly possible onto the toothpaste and the toothbrush, and then I just go in, and it's got the really helpful timer. It equates to a 2-minute brush, but you have 30 seconds for your upper teeth on your left side, 30 seconds for your lower teeth on your left side, 30 seconds for your upper teeth on your right side, and so on and so forth. Makes it super easy for someone like me who just zones out when they're brushing their teeth. And of course, what every normal person does when they brush their teeth after doing an entire full face of makeup, reapply your lipstick. That is my Spotlight oral care routine finished. I will pop a link in the description box down below for you to shop. Just a reminder of my discount codes for 10% off on existing sale. It is Lydia in full capital letters, and my exclusive discount code, which will get you the Sonic Pro from Spotlight Oral Care and the teeth whitening powder for 35% off, saving you a huge amount of money. It is Lydia Pro, all capital letters. I'll pop it on screen. I need to get dressed. I'm so excited, and I really love my outfit. Oh my gosh. I love my outfit, but I've obviously worn it loads, but I feel like the bow just gives it that extra edge. So that's what I'm happy about. So yes, you've seen this outfit before. I apologise. I should really get better at being a fashion lover because I'm always wearing the same things, but generally I think I'm going to be comfortable in this, and I'm going to feel really lovely, and I think the hair just changes it up just a little bit, makes it feel a little bit more special, I think. I also have a fragrance from Jacques Fath Paris that has arrived, and the packaging is absolutely spectacular. Like, look, I am a sucker for any fragrance that has its own crest. I am a sucker. This is their Jasmine de Toscane, and ooh. Ooh, wow. Oh, that settles so beautifully. Okay, fragrance of the day. Oh my gosh, that smells incredible. I've got pearls on from Gingerberry and earrings from Gingerberry, Arvel bow, Karen Millen dress. I'm taking this fragrance with me as well. Shoes, I think I'm gonna go Manolos, but like sparkly Manolos. I'm thinking sparkly ones. My coat is my Amelia Wickstead. But again, I think it goes really nicely with the bow. I'm actually going to put this perfume in my pocket because my bag is too small. What do we think? Okay, I'm good to go. Oh my god, I love this fragrance so much.
I hope you all have a good day today. We're gonna have fun, yeah? Yeah. So we're gonna walk over to platform 1, beautiful train, and we're all gonna have a great time, guys, yeah? Yeah. Come on. Okay.
It's recording.
I am Lily Pebbles today. You've made it onto the train, and I've obviously been like an excitable puppy since I've got on here, and I've been turning the music off left, right and centre so that I can actually talk to you, because I knew that today was going to be the day when I don't fail at vlogging when I'm out and about. And yeah, exactly, I'm with my favourite person, literally.
I'll remind you to vlog.
What, how lucky am I that I get to sit next to Lily?
Cute little two-person table.
Yeah, little romantic train ride in the countryside. But she's been already telling me what to do and bossing me around, so I know that I will get a lot more vlogged now that I'm with Lily, so it's perfectly fine. But we're on our first glass of champagne, and we have also been very, very lucky to be treated to some electrolytes as well. So I think that's set the tone for how today is going to end up. But bottoms up.
In a one-horse open sleigh, over fields we go, laughing all the way.
I can sing like that.
Till ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to one-horse open sleigh.
shining through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me.
Thank you for being my Christmas date. That's so funny. Oh my god.
We have a beautiful Pullman gravy for you.
Thank you.
The only reason I wanted to get everyone together is mainly firstly to say thank you all so much for being so supportive of Space NK. We never take it for granted. You are all amazing people. We consider you friends. Myself, Tilly and Lily. I don't know how I managed to employ a team that have all the same names, but we're going to roll with it. I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and I genuinely mean that. This isn't a brand thing, it's a personal thing to all of you, especially those that are in my carriage. I want to say thank you to all of you for being so amazingly supportive to me, always. You guys are the reason why I've won the CW award. I genuinely love you all from the bottom of my heart, so I just wanted to say thank you. And then I'm sure that we've got like other things to do. Can you whistle out? Where's your whistle?
Oh, stop it! Santa, why don't you have you? If you wouldn't mind, if you could just head this way, because all my friends are in this carriage and I know they really want to see you. You're on your way. Great. It's Santa!
We thought we should keep your little toes warm. It's very important to keep your toes warm. You might find some little ugly.
Ugg slippers.
Stop it! I'm actually Hailey Bieber.
All of the lovely things from Space NK in an Antler weekend bag. So nice bags for you to take home.
And you know why we did that?
We love you,
It's because we love you so much! Jingles! All my favourite things. And it goes like this. Sing through the storm. All the feeling laughing all your way. Humboldt Street, they can spin it. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Are you ready? Oh, jingle bells, we love Space NK. Oh, what fun it is to ride and hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride and hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride all of Space NK.
So, the next phase of the event is that they've just come around, they've given us a lovely little gift, but we have the opportunity to gift something to someone pretty much anywhere in the world that we think deserves a gift. And I feel like the possibilities are endless. I don't really know what to do with this. Lily's already way ahead on hers. Yeah, gosh, I feel like it's just so many. How do you narrow it down? That is hilarious. Okay, I don't know why that happened. Ended up having to bail on my PT session this morning, which I never take lightly, but first day of time of the month, and I woke up with excruciating cramps. It took far more painkillers than I was prepared for. I just took myself back to bed because it was starting to make me feel a bit sick, and that's not how I like to start my days, to be honest. It's actually a lot later in the day for me to still look like this. It's 8 o'clock and I have the most wonderful day. Oh my gosh, first and foremost, happy Thanksgiving. Well, I don't think this will be Thanksgiving when you're watching it, but for your Thanksgiving, I hope you had the best Thanksgiving. I don't know when this video is going out, so I apologize if it's too early or if it's too late, but happy Thanksgiving to all of my American followers. I'm loving that Thanksgiving is starting to almost like creep its way into British culture. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm always here for a celebration of good thanks and giving them. No, it's really lovely to see that, because today I have a Friendsgiving event with Revlon in London. I'm really looking forward to it because it's a lot of girls that I recently went on a trip with, and when I tell you I had the best time, like I connected with a number of girls that I think like I just never had the chance to properly like sit and talk to, and I just loved it. So it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm not really sure what I'm wearing yet, and I kind of need to give myself a bit of a zhuzh, because you know when it's like the first day of the month, that's not the first day of the month, but you know the first day of that time of the month, it just, I never feel great, feel a bit sluggish, I end up feeling quite hot and bothered, so I'm going to have a little think. But what I'm basically still pulling together bits and pieces for a ball that I'm going to, and I need to measure my arm for some opera gloves, because when I tell you that all I'm going to be wearing this festive season is dresses that I can wear opera gloves with, it means I need a good selection. So I am going to order some wonderful gloves from Cornelia James. I love, love, love their gloves, and they are like beautiful. So I'm going to go for 24 centimetres. I was going to go for 23.5, but I feel like that's pushing it. Where do they come up to? Do they come up to there or there? Because if it's there, I'm going to go for 23.5, just to be safe. And then I think I need to do my finger as well, because they have a little thing where you do it all on the website, and I want to get them perfectly right. Shop now. So I want a pair of black velvet and ivory satin, I think, or silk. I think we're gonna go for silk. Right, I'm doing this now with you, so I have to do my index finger. So I am 8.5 centimetres, I think. I'm right there. Oh no, I'm definitely not 8.5. I'm gonna go for a 7. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna go for a 7. I'm just gonna put in my glove measurements, get these ordered. 7 upper arm fit. Oh no, they've done inches. What is 23.5 inches in centimetres? It's too much. Do we measure in inches? 23.5 cm, not FM, cm in inches. 9.25. They have 9.25 exactly. Ivory silk opera gloves, add to cart, and then, right, I'm ordering. That's what I'm doing. First port of call is ordering opera gloves. I'm gonna crack on, get myself ready, because I haven't chosen my outfit yet. I planned to essentially plan all of my outfits on Sunday, and that didn't happen, so I need to crack on. Right, this is a panic outfit of the day, but it's definitely not festive enough. Shoes everywhere. It's not dressy enough, but I'm hoping that the tartan has made it festive enough, because it is a lunch, but I didn't know what to wear. So I've got Arve Elbow, Ralph Lauren blazer, Goelia knit, Paige denim, Fairfax and Favour. Let's go. I have just made it to London, and I'm en route to the greenhouses, which is somewhere that I've wanted to experience for quite a while. I'm heading there with Revlon, and we're having a Friendsgiving lunch, so obviously inspired by Thanksgiving. But I don't think I've ever done anything like this before, so it's going to be very, very interesting. But lots of people that I know are going, so it should be really lovely to catch up, and also experience somewhere new. I'm feeling like I'm not dressed up enough. This is what happens when I don't plan my outfits properly. It's such a silly thing, but anyway, we're gonna see what it's like. I'm getting a first look at the greenhouses, and my goodness me, they look so festive. Everyone's just putting the finishing touches to everything, but it looks so cute.
Welcome to our first ever Revlon event in-house. Now it's back in PR in-house. Obviously it's our Friendsgiving lunch, it's Friendsgiving week, and there's a reason for that, because every single person around this table has given us support. You've all given us some really great support this year. You have no idea what that little mention means. Like, Revlon stood for a lot. It's a huge heritage brand. It started in 1932. We were the first brand to actually come out with opaque nail varnish. We were the very first brand to come out with transfer-proof lipstick. We also were the first first brand ever to use women of colour in our advertising. First plus-size women in our advertising. There's a lot of firsts for this brand. Today is obviously Friendsgiving, but it's the day. Today obviously is the day for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the day before Black Friday, and because obviously the last thing is it's Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving. So I thought we could all go around the room and talk about what we're grateful for.
Oh, I love that!
So what we're going to do is we've just given you a gratitude journal.
I love that Alessandra was like, oh thank God! The styling is on point, Ree. Perfect. All the Arden girls have stolen my handbag and are fully enjoying it. Sorry, I have not spoken to you at all, and I never get my camera out, and I blooming should, but this one's been hugging me all evening, and I love it. I mean, it's not even the evening, it's the afternoon. I love it! You look so happy! Good evening, everyone. I had a mammoth journey home, bit of a sad one. There was an accident on the motorway and there was a knock-on effect, and so it ended up taking me a lot longer to get home, which is not great because you know what I'm like. I like to come home even when I probably should stay in London, and I think I got home about 9 o'clock. It is now late, but I need to get myself ready for bed. I need to get my teeth brushed, but this is my favourite bit. Pop that down and brush, simple as that. So if you wanted to take advantage of my exclusive discount code with Spotlight Oral Care, is Lydia Pro, all uppercase, which will get you 35% off the Sonic Pro toothbrush and the teeth whitening powder. This would be like £179, and it is under £100 with my discount code. £97.49 to be precise. So if you were wanting to pick up a toothbrush for someone this Christmas, or if you've just been meaning to get yourself a new one, because I feel like we are all guilty of leaving our toothbrushes much longer than we actually should. Maybe you want to stock up on some bits and bobs. You can make full use of both of my discount codes. I'll pop all of the details in the description box down below. It might be a little bit confusing, I hope it's not. We take care of our skin, we take care of our nails, we take care of our hair, we do all of this stuff to keep ourselves looking good. And if there is one thing, and I always say this, that my grandma told me, and I still can't believe it's this day, she is in her 80s and she still has all of her teeth. She took the most care of her teeth throughout her entire life, and I honestly put that down to her looking so fabulous today, because she's such a bombshell. But yeah, anyway, perfect time to pick up a Christmas gift that is going to be so useful, so beneficial, and should be at the top of your beauty list regardless. It's a no-brainer to me. Anyway, I'm gonna get into bed up early tomorrow because we've got another adventure. Fantastic. Happy Sunday, everyone. I haven't spoken to you for a few days because I have needed to have, it's not even Sunday. What is wrong with me? It's Saturday. Okay, so I was a little bit unwell Friday morning, and Ali ended up taking me to the urgent care centre. I was absolutely fine. It's just been the kick up the bum that I've needed to get certain things on like my healthy lifestyle. They just don't take a priority in some elements. Like, I'm really good at exercise-ish. I like to sort of get good sleep and take care of myself, but there's certain elements of my health that I haven't been taking care of, and this really shone a light on that, and I have booked myself in with a specialist to have lots of tests done and just hopefully get some answers, but all good in the hood. So today, Ali and I, you might recognise this, but we've been filming bits and pieces for the Christmas intro, and this evening on a Saturday we are heading down to London for the Christoph Ball with Karen Millen OBE. I met her recently at Goodwood Revival, which was really, really good, and she kindly invited us to her charity ball for Teens Unite, and we are going to be raising money this evening to help teenagers in their fight against cancer, just in terms of having treatment, living better lives, that kind of thing. So everyone's going to be coming together this evening. I've got a fantastic dress that you would have seen me try on that has now been fitted to me, and it has arrived. So I'm going to get into my Susanna London dress and see. I don't even know if I don't think my New Year's Eve dress is in there, but we shall see. I can't imagine a gown and my New Year's Eve dress fitting in this one box, but I am prepared to be proven wrong. My gown is in a very, very thick fabric, and I'm trying to be very careful when opening this box. So we have in here my gown for the evening in the same fabric as my favourite two-piece, which I am going to be wearing to the Christoph Ball, this beautiful navy Susanna London gown, and oh, I honestly just felt so wonderful in it. I'm going to go for a very, very sleek, easy to put up hairdo and my usual makeup, and we're not going to have a late one because we've had a few late nights this last week, and obviously it's that time of year where there's lots of things to do, so you have to show a little bit of like restraint, but I am very much looking forward to wearing this. Oh my gosh. Also, we didn't tell you that we also had to take Porty to the vet because he's burst some blood vessels in his ears. He seems to be shaking his head a lot, and they think that it's either that that's done it or it could be Barclay chewing his ears, but it's very strange. He is shaking his head a lot, so we don't know whether he's got a bit of an ear infection. Yeah, so we've just got to keep an eye on him, but he's got this little bit on the end of his ear, and it's really chubby and full of fluid, and it just makes me really sad because it like hangs so heavy. Little Portaline.
How you feeling, Squidge? You can see his little fat ear here. If I turn it over, you can see it more there. Little swollen ear. They've said it's not anything to worry about just yet, but we've got to keep an eye on it, see if it keeps growing, and just keep an eye on our special little boy. But of course, before we do all of the glamorous things, we have the even more glamorous things to do. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Good morning. You've been in the garden all day. Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
It is clean up time. You little mucky pecks.
Okay, makeup and hair is done. We've just filmed our outfits. I've got the lid elixir on again from Reason Beauty, which I'm just loving. It's the perfect like base for this time of year because it's really nice and warm. And just wearing usual bits and pieces on my face, but my outfit is ready. Now this jacket, it's not really supposed to be worn with the gown, but I definitely think that there is a market for it, because at this time of year I think it looks really lovely. All it would need to do is go a little bit shorter and sit above the bow. At the moment I've just kind of DIY'd it and tucked it in at the back, but this is my outfit, wearing the most spectacular Susanna London gown with my own jacket from Susanna London. I went in and had this fitted to me this week, and it fits like the dream, and it's got this gorgeous bow at the back, but feeling very, very lovely. So shoes I've gone for are Manolo Blahnik, little mini Kelly. I've got my Arvel bow, LK jewellery. Everything is falling apart, and we are going to get in the car now and head down to London. again. 4th time this week. Goodness me. We are on our way down to London and Mr. Miller-Gordon is doing his bow tie in the car, and he's just spent about the first 20 minutes doing it because it's not a clip-on, but something about it makes it look like when it's on that it is a clip-on, and these are the things that we just don't have to worry about.
Here's the bow tie I made, which I hope you'll all agree looks fantastic. However, the bow tie in question does have the adjustment on it, which means that it can fit all sizes. So you can clip this on and attach it to adjust the size.
And so you want everyone to know that you've spent a lot of time.
If you look, that is a tied by hand bow tie.
Yeah.
This one right here is what a clip-on bow tie looks like at the back with a little ringlet, and it's a faux bow tie. Equally looks lovely. Probably looks better than mine, I did, to be fair.
I like the more rustic bow tie, and yours is bigger.
And this one, right, when you tie it up, because it's clips in so tightly to that centre knot,
you can't tell it's
when you're wearing it, that isn't seen.
So your clip-on bow tie looks more authentic than your non-clip-on.
So my fake one looks more real than my actual real one, because I should have probably just got one singular piece of fabric, and then that way, and just I might have one made, I don't know. They must sell them to different neck sizes.
Right.
Well, they might all be like this, but the fact that it's got this clip makes me think that because you can see it like through the side like that sits on the side of my wing collar. I was going to go, here his clip-on showing.
Well, at least now you all know that he spent a lot of time and effort learning how to do a bow tie, executing a bow tie, and then it looking like a clip-on.
Basically, that is what has just happened. Well, we're just about to enter into the ballroom where we're going to be spending our evening. I think it's around about 250 people here this evening. That sounded like I was doing commentary. Oh, we've got the Christmas trees up, looking very blue.
Welcome to the Christoph Ball. Are you all excited? Yeah! You excited? Yeah! Thank you. I'm not even saying table number 5. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Christoph Ball. Thank you all for joining us and supporting Teams Unite, fighting cancer by being here. Christoph has a very special meaning to us. It's where the story of Teams Unite began. We founded the charity 16 years ago. We had reached a time in our lives where we wanted to help others, and as parents of teenagers ourselves at that time, volunteering on a teenage hospital wards felt like the right place to start. We spent endless hours with teenagers with cancer, holding their hands, being much needed distraction from someone to talk to and a shoulder to cry on, when they felt they couldn't cry on anyone else's. To be with others of their own age who really understood what they were going through.
When I first met Debbie and Karen, I was close to giving up. I knew deep down I couldn't for the sake of my brothers, but it was hard to keep it together and I constantly felt defeated. I guess that's why I needed Christoph to take on some of the battles for me. If I'm honest, despite everything I've been through, from chemotherapy to transplants, cancer has caused more damage to my mental health than it has physically, and my body's been through a lot. Cancer took away my confidence, self-esteem and self-worth. It has affected my relationships and employment. I could never plan too far ahead, and I was living in constant fear of the next relapse or piece of bad news. I was left with nothing apart from the feeling that I had to carry on regardless.
We have heads and tails going on, and we have 4 left from a room of 250 people. Oh, we've got a nice 50-50 split there.
Ready? Come on, Scarlett.
Ready?
Oh, is that the one?
2, 1. Tails.
Let it all go. Let it
idiot without telling me you're an idiot, I'll go first. So, obviously the wonderful Susanna London dressed me for the evening in this spectacular gown, which I should also mention comes in forest green, in the colour that I got my two-piece recently for my Evergreen launch. But I did also panic buy some wonderful Cornelia James opera gloves. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't wear the opera gloves. I bought 2 pairs, just in case. I measured my, like, the top of my arm, I measured my little finger to make sure that they fitted perfectly, and then I didn't wear them. And I spent a good chunk of money on these. However, opera gloves are just gonna always be in fashion, so it's fine for me to have them. But I was literally sat at the dinner table and I went to take a bite of my bread roll and I went, ah, forgot to put my opera gloves on. To be fair, they might not have looked good with the jacket, and everyone, well, not everyone, but I got lots of lovely compliments about my dress, and also about it with the jacket as well. Paul, who is the husband, we met them at Goodwood Revival, and he's the husband of Eric Landlard, who's the very, very well-known pastry chef, and he was like, the dress before was spectacular, now you've got the jacket on, it's even better. I was like, oh, love that you love the jacket. Anyway, these are my opera gloves, and this lighting is absolutely preposterous. I need to go to bed. This is way past my bedtime. We left at like, this is precarious. We left at like 11:30, just as the music was starting, but unfortunately.
Just as the fun was kicking off.
Just as the fun was kicking off.
I dragged you away.
You did, yes, because we got to be up early. So anyway, I bought some, so they gifted me with a pair of personalised cashmere gloves for winter, but I also needed to get these, so I ordered the opera gloves. So I got myself a pair of silk ivory opera gloves, and I thought these would be really lovely as like quite a special option, but they are silk, so, and they are ivory, so you don't really want to be touching your face at all with them ever. Oh, these would have been really special with this dress. But I got some black yeah, exactly, I've got lots of dresses for them to go with. They fit beautifully. I went for a size 7 and then measured my little my big finger, not my big finger, my index finger, and the tops of my arms so that they stay up. But I got myself black velvet ones, and I actually think the black velvet probably would have gone really nicely because of obviously the bow in my hair. I did think maybe I'd overdone the bow, but I asked a young gentleman called Ross when he complimented my outfit. I was like, oh, I wasn't sure if I'd gone overboard with the bows, but he was like, no, perfect. I was like, perfect. But yeah, I just love opera gloves. I just can't believe I forgot. I was literally sat there and I thought to myself, as I was taking the bite of my bread roll, I thought, oh, don't forget to take off your opera gloves, Lydia. Oh. I didn't have them on.
I had the same thought when I was eating my bread roll.
Yeah, did you think you've got to take your opera gloves off as well? Yeah. Having a bit of a glove unboxing here. So these are the black velvet, which I thought I would wear, but I actually really, really like the ivory. But this could be really special with like a tulle gown, or if you wanted to wear like a white dress, a white tulle dress. This instantly, I think black opera gloves instantly make it feel less bridal and more evening wear. So that's always something that I think. So I've not actually worn my white tulle gown from my Karen Millen collection, like not the gown but the cocktail dress. These gloves, oh, they fit so snug as well. These are almost better fitted than the silk ones. Oh yeah. Opera gloves for the win. So that was the second pair of opera gloves, and then these are my winter warmies. And this is a service that Cornelia James is offering. You'll know I got a pair of Cornelia James gloves from Carrie last Christmas, and these are some cashmere gloves with a wonderful LMG embroidery in champagne gold. And I went for the touch screen finger as well. I actually ordered these exact gloves and I ordered them in the wrong size. I thought I was a 7.5, I am a 7. And these are just really lovely, streamlined cashmere gloves for winter.
And you got...
Anyway, I'm gonna get myself out of this dress and into some very comfy and cozy clothes.
We're going to bed.
We are going to bed, as Mr. Millen Gordon says. Anywho, time to get out of this spectacular gown and into bed. Felt very pretty.